Yo, 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 what's up, everyone? Welcome back to TMT. So, today is Friday, and as I already mentioned, today my expectations for the goal it's going shots. So, today I've been doing three live streaming sessions, and there's a lot of speculations and criticizations as well. I think it's actually a good thing lah. So the first thing, I'm actually thinking to do shorts. A lot of people thinking to do long. Not so sure why, but everything we already mentioned that the market is likely to go lower to 3329 and even much more lower. Okay. So right now I'm expectations that the market is actually going lower. But just now we have a data, right? If I'm not mistaken, we have a data, the the what. Okay, so as we already mentioned that the price of gold is probably going lower, and where is it going to? Should be going back to this level. Okay, so what? Let's recap. Okay, so I think I haven't really told much about what's my theory behind and what's my what's my perspective. Okay, so what is TMT? Okay, so let me explain. TMT is actually stands for trend, momentum, and timing. Okay, so what does it mean by that? Okay, everyone can actually talk about trend, momentum, timing. But anyway, I think that if you really wanted to know and really want to become a good trader, you just only need to do three things: is how to identify trend. Okay, so how to identify the trend, is it strong, is it a lower time frame strength or higher time frame structure or some sort. So the first thing first, you need to identify the trend. Okay, so trend is your friend, as I always say. So once you have the trend in your sights, you definitely have 50% on your hand. So if for example, if you are thinking that the market is going higher, then you can actually do shorts. Do long, and you will have a 50% on your sides. Okay, so that's why I always say is that trend is the most important thing. So the first thing is trend. Okay, so I'm not so sure for what is the data, but the data do really show some clarity. The data is lower than expectations. So, damn, didn't really expected that. So this has been putting a little bit pressure on dollar index. So dollar index should be going lower right now, and GPUSD should be switching back to the higher sides, I guess. So this is the AUD what we expected that the price should be slowing down. And from the New Zealand USD, we also expect that the price is actually reaching true. From the GBUSD and the Euro USD perspective, is actually reaching back towards on the higher side. So I think overall, because of a lot of people will be speculating a lot of people will be speculating that the Federal Reserve will be cutting rates much more often. That's why we can see that the price of dollar index has been dropping much. But either way, as I mentioned before, I don't really expect that the dollar index will be continue going lower. As I mentioned before, dollar index is actually showing a really good signs that the price is actually facing some kind of supports. So at this moment, I do think that the dollar index should be forming back towards on the strong supporting line and maybe forming some kind of supporting level on 97.660. So 97.660 is maybe the line. So I probably expectations that the price will be going here. 96.660 should be around this level. Okay. So yeah, should be around this level. I think the price should be forming a ranging level later on because we do see that it's actually quite concerning that the price is swiping this low and the price should be forming back towards on the higher sides. This is my expectations to be honest. But anyway, let's see. Okay. So as I mentioned, okay. So what I've been mentioned, what I usually talk about three things as I mentioned. The first thing is trend, the second thing is momentum, and the third thing is timing. Okay. So why I always say that, okay, do everyone do really realize and do think about it? Okay, so the first thing first is trend. Okay, so the first you need to have trend in your hand. So once the trend is on your side, you have 50% on your hand. Okay, it's why do I say that? Because if you are doing if the market is the trend is on your side, means that you are much more likely to hit your TP and it's much more likely that you can actually get profit out of it. Okay, you can't deny it, and this is the fact. Okay, so the trend is the most important thing. Okay, the second thing, once you have decided the trend, the second thing what it is momentum. So how do you measure momentum? So how do you measure momentum? Okay, momentum is what we call the how do you measure momentum? There's a lot of ways to measure momentum. Okay, the first things first is you can use ATR, you can use RSI, you can use MACD, you can use market structure, you can use liquidity provider, you can use what we call the order book, you can use what else, book map, a lot of things to measure momentum. So momentum is one of the things that do really important and do really make some important changes. I think right now it's actually a really good science to do short positions, to be honest. Mm, even though I do expect the market should be forming some kind of ranging level this moment. So I think we can actually do a short positions again. Okay, so I think we can actually do short positions. So let's do again. Okay, hopefully everyone is writing down. So we'll be doing again. So if you do have any questions, just leave at the comment section below and give us some support out of it. Okay, so let's see. I think the price should be 3340 4041 4041. Yeah, I think the price should be forming a ranging level. Mm, 434445. 4234 223. So 市场是什么？224444。I think stop loss above 3348. and we can put our TP 11、40、38。是 OK，OK， so shit lagging 啊，damn，fuck， didn't really expected this lagging. Okay, I think overall my live streaming is lagging already, so I might need to change a bit, see how it turns out. Fuck. Okay, it's okay. I think we can continue talk about it. So overall, we'll be doing shorts positions. If the price really reach through 42, I think we can actually do shorts. So 42, 43, and 44 will be definitely do short positions and getting back much more lower. And where is it going to? I will be getting to 3329 or even much more lower. Okay. So I will be doing it like that. So if you do have any questions, just leave at the comment section below, and hopefully you do have some thoughts about it. Okay. Right now, I think market is okay. Okay, so I'm back. Okay. So overall, we'll be doing short positions and expecting that the price is going lower. Shit. A lot of things happening for just a moment. Okay, so right now we'll be doing short positions on the higher sides and do speculations that the price is actually reaching to some kind of support. Not so sure, but I do think it's quite logic that the price is forming a ranging level at this moment, and the price should be going through a directions within the next hour. So right now we'll be doing short positions on 42. So we'll be doing short positions on 42 and 43, 44, and put our stop loss above 48 and see how it turns out. Because we do see that it's much more likely to go lower. So we'll be definitely continue doing short positions once the price do go back to 42, 43, and 44, 45 area. Okay. So let's see how can we do much about it. So as we can see, the market is actually showing us some invest in uncertainty. So I don't really expect the market to break through this level. So should be okay to do short positions if the price do really reach through this supporting level, I mean resistance area to 42 and 43 area. So I think we can actually do short positions from this level. So let's see how it turns out. Okay. Okay. So 我们真 so overall we do expectations that the price is forming some kind of resistance on 42, and we just keep on doing short positions and expectations that this is actually a really strong 42, 43 area, and we'll be getting back to 38. So just keep on doing shots on the higher sides, and I think should be not a really big problem. So let's see how can we get it. Okay. So why we are doing short positions? Okay, because the first one, trend. Trend yesterday, what has happened yesterday? Yesterday, we can see that the market is actually showing us a really strong downtrend momentum. So we can see that the market is actually putting a lot of pressure to the lower sides. Okay, so this is the first one, trend. The second part, okay, second part is that the market is actually going through some kind of ranging area. So we can see that the market is actually showing us a ranging area from here. So it's actually calling us an acceptance. So once we can see that, we can overall much more keen see that the price is going lower. And where is it going to? My expectation is that the price should be going back to lower back to 33 or maybe even much more lower. So we'll be definitely keep on doing short positions and see how can we do about it. Okay. So if you do really like my content, please remember to follow, like, and subscribe, and do give us some support out of it. I will be continue doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11. Okay, so if you do have any questions, just feel free to ask on the comment section below, and I will be continue doing it as long as people watching it. Okay, so remember about that. hmm Let's see. I think today. Okay, so overall, we have been calling everyone to do short positions from here. 48. This is actually a really good example about it. So what is an example? So we can see that the news is actually pushing price to go higher because the US retail sales data. So we can see that overall the market is slowing down, pushing higher, but the price didn't really maintain on the higher sides. So once the price do really go back to the lower sides, overall we can actually do short positions on 42, 41, 43, and we are speculations that the price is going lower. And where is it going to? Probably 38 or even much more lower to this level. So our expectation is that the price should be going lower. Okay, so where is it going to? 3330 or even much more lower. But let's see how it turns out because I do see that the dollar index might be continue going lower, so I can't really make sure what is going on. We do see that this is a rejections are going up. So it's a bit hard to expect from now because we do see that the US consumer sentiment is actually higher than expectations. And we also can see that lower the expectations. The retail sales is also continue to lower the expectations. So overall, what can we expect? We can expecting that the data it's likely to be lower the expectations. Okay, so sorry, this might be creating that the price of the what continue to push on the lower sides. Okay. So remember, if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11. So I will be keep on doing live streaming sessions no matter what happens. So hopefully everyone can give us some support out of it. Okay. So as I mentioned, I don't think silver is actually dropping that much. So I already mentioned that if the silver is going back, should be around 6650 around that area because we do see that this is a major supporting level. The GBUSD and the AUD Euro USD is actually showing us some signs that the upwards momentum has been a really big absorptions. So this is a big chunk of absorptions, drawing out the volume. So I'm not so sure is it going lower, to be honest. So right now the momentum still quite intact with it. So we can't really make some assumptions at now and see how the market react afterwards. Okay. So let's see what is going on and see what can we do about it later on. Okay. Okay, so overall will be expectations that the dollar index it's going ranging level, and this will be putting some kind of pressure on gold. And as I mentioned before, we are actually doing quite well, and the price to really go back to 38. So overall, my speculation is that the price of gold should be going lower and reaching where is it? Will be reaching back to 3330 or even lower. Okay, so right now we'll be continue doing shorts. So if you do have any questions, just leave at the comment section below, right? And talk about. Okay, so let me explain again. I usually will be doing three things. So what is TMT stands for? TMT stands for trend, momentum, and timing. Okay, so what is the trend and what is the momentum? Okay, how do we define on trend and how do we define momentum? Okay, so the first thing first, we need to know that trend is the most important thing. If you wanted to become a better trader, the first thing first, you need to find out what is the trend right now. For the smaller time frame, what is going on? Is it momentum starting out? Or the bigger time frame structure is holding on? Okay, the momentum is it strong or not? Okay, so this is the first thing. Trend is the best thing and also the most important thing. Second thing is what we call the momentum. Is the momentum strong? If the trend is actually on your sides, then the second thing is what we call the momentum. If the momentum is actually strong, you might need to adjust your entry level by a bit or so on. So the second thing is what we call the momentum. The third thing, what we call the timing. So overall, the three things is really important: trend, momentum, and timing. So once you get this right, you can actually get a really good trading opportunities. Okay, so remember, usually we will just only trade trend, momentum, and timing. Once you get this right, you are definitely on the right track. Okay, so if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be continue doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 8 to from 10 to 11. Okay, so what we'll be providing, okay, we are actually providing premium information. So what is premium information? Premium information is something that you need to have you need to subscribe, only that you can get those kind of informations. So once you do subscribe, you need to analyze the informations as well. Okay, so like for example, bookmap, Wall Street. If you do I mean, if you do really join the subscriptions or newsletter, the first thing first, you need to analyze the data as well. So we just filter out those things. We also buy out the data. So we analyze for you guys. So if you do really wanted to do this kind of premium informations, just remember to join my TG group or even join my Instagram group. Okay, because we'll be continue doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday till Friday from 8 I mean sorry from 10 to 11. Okay, so we'll be definitely keep on doing live streaming sessions. So if you do really like our content, please give us a like, subscribe, and do follow us. Okay, so overall we have been giving out short positions from P2. So I think it's actually looking good lah. So nothing much of the difference. So 42 is actually really great. So we just need to wait for the price to go back to 37. 37, the price didn't really reach through. So if we do get 42, I think we can actually get back to 47. 47 is actually 50 pips. So let's see. Can we get it? So remember, if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11. Okay, so we'll be providing premium informations about our article, our thoughts, and our how do we do trades. And we also will be using this informations and letting you guys know that informations is the key. Okay, so remember about that. If you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. Okay. So let's see, can we get it to the lower sides or the price is actually going back to the top? I do expect that the market is forming ranging lah. So probably will be forming this kind of ranging level and we might be needing to take some time to reach back to the lower sides because as I mentioned it's quite likely to form a ranging level because the 4 hour time frame the candlestick is actually forming this ranging, so it's quite likely to see a ranging level later on. I think we might need to starting 12 or 1 or 2 a.m. only that the price might be reaching lower. So this is my speculations for now. So I think probably need to be starting, say right now is 10 o'clock, so it's about the first hour. So I do expect that the market will be forming ranging and will be definitely going lower. So this is our thoughts and we'll be keep on doing short positions, okay? Because we do see that there's a really block of orders is actually changing out and we do see that there's a big slice of big slice of resistance. So if I wanted to do shorts, I'm definitely doing on 44, 43, 45. I might be doing shorts and putting my stop loss mean 49. And if I wanted to, I think I can actually get back to the lower sides and reaching back to this 29. Okay, if I do shorts on 44 or maybe 49, this area, I will be putting my stop loss above 35 pips and I will be getting out from here. So about 150 pips is actually a really good deal. So we'll be definitely just try to do shorts position. So if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. Okay. Hmm. Seems like the market is actually ranging. Hmm. I do think the price is actually forming ranging level. Tries to really reach through this level. I might be doing shots and aiming back to the lower side. So let's see. Price is actually forming some kind of strength. So we'll be keep on doing short positions. So remember, if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be keep on doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday. From 8 to 9. From 10 to 11. Okay. In the future, we'll be providing a lot of premium informations and telling you guys about how to do trading and how to become a better trader. Okay, so give us some like and subscribe and give us some support out of it. Okay. Okay. So let's see. I think we can actually do short positions once the price really reach through. Seems like it's probably continue going ranging at this moment. Is it possible that today the market might be continue forming ranging? Yes, it might be possible, but I will be much more leaning to see the price of gold market might be continue going higher. I mean going lower. So this is my speculations at the moment. And let's see how it turns out, okay, in the longer time frame. So we'll be continue doing short positions from here and keep on thinking that the price is going lower. Okay. So if you do have any questions, just feel free to ask on the comment section below and I will be answer your questions. Okay. Okay. So right now we will be doing preparing to do short positions, everyone. So we will be preparing to do shorts and see how the market do really react on it. Okay. So my expectations for now is that the market should be forming a ranging level. Later on, the price will be going lower. So at this moment, we'll be planning to do shorts on the higher sides because this is the average pricing. We just do shorts on the higher sides and expectations that the price is going lower back. Okay, so this is our expectations for now, and let's see how it turns out. Okay. Hmm. Is it possible the price might be swiping off again and then going back to the lower sides? I don't think so, to be honest. So I probably can try to do short positions once the price really reach you. So I do think we can actually do short positions. So yeah, it's actually quite alright. Okay. So if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us. And we'll be continue doing short positions. Well, here 43, I think is actually quite okay. And just grab back to the lower sides. Okay, I do expect that today the market will be going lower, much more likely. I didn't really expect the market will be forming a ranging level, especially from yesterday, the market situations. Okay, so remember, we just now has been talking about why we are using TMT and what's the TMT stands for, and we also talk about what is why we are creating this group and the main purpose on it. Okay, so on summary rise, our main purpose is to use the premium informations to much more easy you guys to digest, okay? Because a lot of premium informations you need might need to use much more money, much more you need to analyze the data and analyze the information. So in the future, we'll be definitely help you to analyze the data, analyze the informations for you guys, and we'll be keep on pushing out from the live streaming sessions. Okay, so this is what we do and what we are doing about it. Okay, so remember, if you do really like my content, please give us a like, subscribe, and follow us because we will be continue doing live streaming sessions every single day from Monday to Friday from 10 to 11. Okay, damn, it's lagging. Okay, so right now, let's see, can we make it down to the bottom? If we do, we can actually make 400 400 USD, and I do expect that the market is going lower. Okay, so if you do really like my content, please remember to follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll be keep on doing short positions. Okay, so I do really expect that the market is actually going lower. And if you wanted to, you can actually wait for the price to go higher and try to do shots. But I think the best kind of scenario is to wait for 12 or 1 p.m. It's much more easy to trade afterwards. So I will be much more leaning to do shots and just keep on getting on the lower sides. Okay. Okay. So we'll be doing short positions and see how much can we do much more about it. I think we can actually add more. Uh, if we do get it right, I think we can actually get back to this lower sides and reaching back towards this level. So overall, we keep on doing short positions and see how much can we do more about it, because we do expect that the price is actually going lower from what we call the trend. Okay, and then we started the momentum, and then we just keep on doing short positions afterwards. Okay, so hopefully everyone do really learn something out of it, because we have been putting a lot of thoughts and expectations and so on. So I do really hope that everyone do really learn something from it. Give us some supports, like and subscribe, and give us much more about it. Okay. Okay. So we'll be keep on doing short positions, and hopefully we can hit our TP area. So if you do have any questions, feel free to ask on the comment section below. and I will be happily answer your questions. Okay. So if you do have any questions, just leave the comment section below, and I'll be happily answer your questions no matter what is it and what is going on. Okay. Hmm. Time expectations. What can we do about it? Live informations. Try to make the content better. Hmm. Today it's kind of weird. Price didn't really swipe on the lower sides, even though this maybe the price might be forming some kind of support. And next week will be spiking lower. There's a chance I think next week might be spiking really low and reaching back towards on the lower sides. This some looks kind of familiar to be honest. So from this, I do think that the market might be forming ranging, but yeah, let's see how it turns out. From the silver, we do see that the silver market is actually forming back. GBUSD is actually showing us some signs. So let's see expectations AUD and New Zealand USD. Hard to trade, to be honest, given on this kind of circumstances. So let's see. Okay. So I think it's about it. And I don't think we can actually talk much about right now. So I think we'll be ending our live streaming sessions another 4 to 5 minutes and then have a wrap. And overall, we'll be keep on doing short positions. As I mentioned, I don't really expect the market to continue going lower at this moment. So I think the price should be forming some kind of ranging level with this range and see how it turns out later on. Okay. So my expectation is that the price should be closing lower and see how it turns out. So I don't expect the market to break through this high, to be honest. So yeah, let's see how it turns out and see what can we do about it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that's all for today. So thank you for everyone watching, and I will be see you guys